Hey guys, it's your girl Kiera O'Shea, and you are tuned in to Kick It with Ki. We're gonna kick off our shoes and relax our feet. Today I'm coming to you guys with a Shopmissa review slash makeup beginners from a beginner tutorial. And I was really excited to do this because this was my first time shopping on Shopmissa. Everything's $1 or $1.55 if you're nasty. There's a few other things that are not $1, but you can get away with getting a lot of stuff on the site for $1. So check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Can't be a video without a dance break. 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 Can't. Yo. So before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe on those little buttons below. If you're new to the channel, let's get it. It's gonna be a tutorial for you guys, and also at the end I'll tell you what my favorite products were, what my not so favorite products were, and we will go from there. Who is that? Oh my god. Not just kidding, guys, it's me. So I'm first going in with this hydrating primer slash moisturizer that I bought from the site, and I just want to make sure you get your neck when you're doing that. The next thing is this brow gel. This is my first time actually using brow gel. So first you want to go and outline the bottom and top of your brows. Right now my brows are very quarantine-like, so they're gonna be a little bit thick, but we just gonna work with what we got because yeah. So yeah, just keep making sure you're just filling out that initial shape that you want, and then once you fill out the brow, then you just want to go ahead and fill in the gaps like in between and make sure the hairs are kind of like stroke like. I like to stroke up on the outer edge, I guess you can call it, and then just fill in the rest. My brows were a little bit crooked just because, yeah, like I said, we're in quarantine, but y'all know the vibes, whatever. This is a brow pencil by Shopmissa, but I'm just using the brush to kind of brush the product in. Now this concealer, you want to go on the outside of the brow to kind of line everything up. So I'm blending in the concealer with the same brow brush that I used to apply the gel. Just outlining. I'll say on that brow I really didn't do a great job, but whatever. So then I use this blender to blend in so it's not looking too crazy once I'm ready to put my foundation in. Now that both brows are done, I'm going to go in and prep my eyes with that same concealer and blend it in, just so that my pigment on my eyeshadow is going to look a little bit more poppin'. And then I'm taking a regular mascara to fill in and make my brows just a little bit darker so they don't get washed out once I put my foundation on. Now this is a eyeshadow primer. I don't even know if I'm using this right, and I wasn't sure if it was for glitter or what, but I went ahead and used it. And then I'm gonna go in and first use this pink on the inner corner of both eyes. Some people do one eye and then the other but I just feel like it's a lot of work to like keep cleaning off the brushes, because I was cleaning these brushes like very vigorously throughout this whole process. So yeah. And one thing that a lot of YouTube tutorials do not tell you is that you are going to have to keep building up on that product until you get that final pigment that you want. But start very little and then just keep building up from there. Don't just like smack a whole bunch of shadow on there, because then you're gonna be looking crazy and the blend isn't gonna be fully where you need it to be. So this was the foundation, and I don't know what I was thinking my skin tone was, but I mixed it with a darker concealer to kind of match my skin tone, and it ended out coming out pretty well. So I put a little bit on my face to begin with, and then I used a brush to go ahead and blend that on out. And make sure you're dropping down to your neck so that your face isn't a different color from your neck. Now this foundation, one thing about it is it had more of a matte look, and I like a little bit more of a wet dewy look, and so I had to deal with that. But yeah, so then I'm going in with my concealer and hitting my under eye and my nose contour, my Rihanna forehead, and just those inner cheekbones. The cheekbones are kind of a, make sure you're going like right below those initial cheekbones, but yeah, that's kind of like a little hack if you want a little bit more definition from what I've seen on other YouTube videos. This blender kind of got on my nerves, so you'll see towards the end it was really hard to like pat it in, so I ended up using the brush on my nose because it just was not blending the way I needed it to. So yeah. And then this is a darker concealer, and you're just using that to define your face. And I used the same brush that I used for my eyes, obviously cleaned it, and then used the same brush for my eyes to blend it out. And the nose, I kind of switched in the blender because it was a little bit easier to blend my nose and spread the product everywhere. And this is a pressed powder, and I'm just going underneath my eyes just to kind of set that product and the concealer in. And then I'm going in with the darker powder to bring some light back to my face. I use the palette to highlight my upper cheeks. I usually like a little bit more of a highlight, but we worked on a budget, so we had to do what we had to do. And then I used this lipstick. It was a matte lipstick, but I did have some gloss on to prep my lips with, so it looks a little bit more glossy, but that was because I already was wearing like lips throughout, I was already wearing gloss throughout the day, so yeah. So me and these lashes were not getting along very well. I don't know how to put on lashes, and I'm about to embarrass myself showing y'all. So I already put them on, but I got this little curler from Shopmissa as well. And I'm going in with that same mascara I used on my brows and getting those lashes ready. And boom! Yes, your girl is laid and slayed, paid, and I don't even know. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of feeling this look. I'm a super beginner amateur with this, and I was really happy with the outcome. So yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. What should I have done different? But yeah, I was really happy. I was super happy with this look. Okay, girls, so Shopmissa is for you if you are on a budget. If you're boiling on a budget, then go to Shopmissa. Everything's $1. Everything that I used on my face, tools included, brushes, everything was from Shopmissa, where everything's mostly $1. I believe the way it works is like they have a charity thing. Don't give me the line, but I think it's like through a charity that they I don't know, look it up, man. Look at my hand, contrast is crazy. I want to say a full face was either 25 or 35. I wasn't really counting, and I need to go back to my receipt, but yeah, I think I did my entire face between $25 to $35. A very big misconception with makeup beginners is they watch these YouTube videos, because I did it, and it's like full face for less than $10, for makeup less than $10, and then you look at the video and it's like all of the products are $10 or less, but then it comes up to be like $150. So then you're like, well, what am I left to do? So I feel like I wish I had seen I wish I had known about Shopmissa before I went on to go to Target and spend $300 when I first started. So hopefully this video helps you guys. So my top 3 favorite products was the foundation. I really felt like it gave me a really good full coverage, and it could be because I thought I was light skinned for whatever reason, and I got a foundation shade that was entirely too light for my face, so I had to mix it in with some darkened concealer. But when I smoothed it out on my face, I felt like it really gave me that full coverage that I need, especially because I have some hyperpigmentation, I have freckles, and you know, quarantine, I've been eating bad, so I got some pimples too. Like, it's all there, it's all up in there. It's all up in there. Second was the brush that I used to apply the eye makeup with. I felt like it was very blendable. I felt like it was just the easiest brush. I tried to like use a different one, and like that one like became my, you know, my yin to my yang. It was like me and the brush were like, I love you. Definitely foundation, makeup brush, and honestly the little bitty palette that I bought to create this look on my eye. I loved how pigmented they were. I was going in this thinking like, I'm gonna have to keep building and building and building and building, and like I already suck at eye makeup because I am just a beginner, just like everybody else who's watching YouTube videos don't know what we're doing. So yeah, I felt like I had to keep building. But with this, like, even though when I just first put it on, it automatically just had that shimmer, that glow. My top not very much liked products was the blendable wedges. I didn't like the way they smelled, and I think it may be made of latex, and that's something that they maybe should have put in the product detail, because I am allergic to latex. But when I started to go around my nose, I started to feel, I just gotta wipe this off because it just looks crazy. When I started to go around my nose and contour, I could really smell it. It smelled like a condom. It smelled like a rubber, and I don't want to smell that when I'm doing my makeup. Maybe like, you know, maybe like after the date, you know, or something, after I've already applied it and it's like later on in the night, maybe then I want to smell it. But yeah, I didn't like the smell. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. I do feel like they did an okay job of spreading the product out, but yeah, I didn't really like that. Also, I have to go back to a good thing. I don't really like this lip color for me personally, but the lippy itself is this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it like feels like I don't have anything on. It's very lightweight, and it seems like it stays on there. So kudos to that. Anyways, my second thing that I didn't really like very much was the concealer, the lighter concealer. Word to the wise, especially for beginners like myself, like I felt like it was ultra drying, and I just got so impatient, and I had to like use a brush to blend it. And so I just didn't like that. It just kind of blended. It was just like kind of tacky, and I just couldn't, like, I don't know, I couldn't get it to like do what I wanted it. I mean, at the end, like, it all worked out, but yeah. Beauty sponge and concealer aside, I do feel like they're awesome products. All of the products from Shopmissa that I used today were pretty good. I think with the concealer though, if you're going to use it, it can be good as long as you're blending it out as soon as you apply it. Like, don't wait, because it dries super fast. And for some people, that's great. Like, if you're a pro and you know what you're doing and you then, you know, it's easier for you. But for me, I'm not that good. So is it mine because it grew, or I bought it? Is it mine because it grew, or I bought it? Is it mine because it grew, or I bought it? Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Can't wait to kick it with y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe below.